Guy beside you, you can start helping each other out. Once you get through it, if you get through it right away, really look at the directions. You have to do it exactly the way it says. If you don't, it won't work.
One of the sessions involves Lego and mechanics, forcing students to use their creative minds.
Basically, it's a kinetic learning program where they're learning engineering skills. They learn all about motors and gears and axles, and they have fun. They get to play with it too.
I've never played Lego before.
And you're the first one to finish and get it right?
Yes.
How does that make you feel?
Good.
No, it gets kids away from the video games and that and back into kinetic learning where they're building with their hands, and kids love it.
Whoever can name 2 bad guys out of Spider-Man.
Sticking with creativity, here grade 5 boys learn about art from a comic book creator and artist.
Like comic books and drawing is just one small thing a boy could potentially do. It's something I enjoyed when I was younger, comic books. I think universally boys generally like reading comic books. But the idea is this is just one thing.
We talked about how important it is to read and how not important it is to play video games.
There's hundreds of things. Anything other than video games, anything stimulating, anything artistic or sports or, just activity oriented, anything that gets them out of the house, anything that gets them socially interacting rather than being by yourself staring at a screen. And
I thought it was pretty amazing, and I was hoping that I could do stuff like that someday.
It's pretty awesome. They're showing you how to make comics and teach you how important it is to read.
I think it's really cool because I've never tried anything like this before.
First, I'm going to tell my mom about this and tell her how exciting. Maybe when I grow up, I may do the same as Joel.
They all experience the chance to see how easy it is to create music.
It was always there. Just got to let them unleash it.
Hands-on.
If you guys got it, say oh yeah. Okay, I'll go first and then we'll add it. We're going to start really soft. You guys ready?
In my opinion, very important, just providing a space where everybody can be themselves and comfortable, and providing some facilitation tools so they can do interactive games and rhythms and communicate with each other pretty much.
Many were blown away by the challenge of dancing. Hip-hop dancing, that is.
It's amazing for the kids. It's great to see what the boys can bring out naturally. I mean, often I'll give them one step, and then when they're doing it on their own, a different step comes out. But it's still great because it's still within the style that I'm teaching, and it's really just a comfort level. They're starting to open up to the music and feeling comfortable to be themselves and to just explore whatever they want to do, musically, which is awesome. And that's what the dance is all about.
When we did hip-hop, no one was really into hip-hop. Like, no one knows how to dance, right? So, like, hip-hop was really cool. A lot of people enjoyed it.
When it came to health and fitness, there were many sessions available to students. Here, they were put to the test with a junior CrossFit program.
Oh, we're just so honored to be here. Anytime that we can show people what CrossFit Kids is about and CrossFit is about, I think it's just great for everybody.
Well, I'm feeling pretty tired. Not quite exhausted, but tired because we did a lot. But
I have a grade 5er myself, and I just see at this stage of their lives how important it is to show them, the importance of being healthy, making good choices, and having a good attitude. I think that's the most important part.
It's hard work, but it definitely pays off.
On the other side of the gym, it was a chance to learn and understand the sport of fencing.
It's a lot of fun, showing the kids about sport and the community doesn't know much, and it's quite exciting. That's the best age to start in fencing. It's between 10 and 13. So if anybody wants to start fencing, that's the perfect age. They quite like it. Actually, like I recognize some of the kids are already fencing with our club, so it's a lot of fun.
In the arena, it was time to try out the sport of lacrosse.
I was probably surprised that I was still that good at lacrosse because I played it a few years ago, but I haven't played it since. I've been playing baseball.
Down the hall, the kids had a chance to interact with other school students by playing in the pool.
You're living in a culture right now. You're not in Canada, you're living in a different culture.
When it comes to life and respect skills, the boys took part in a simulation refugee camp. It was a chance to see for themselves how some people around the world are forced to live in these challenging environments. Some who may now even attend their school in Red Deer.
What we did today with the simulated refugee camp was to give them the experience as if they were refugees coming into a camp and how it would feel. The idea is to gain that empathy, the understanding, and the respect for what some people do go through within their lives.
That they have like camps where if there's a war going on someplace, that they take people in and then they can live there and then give them stuff so they can survive.
I guess with the refugee camp in the city that we do, the idea is it's experiential, and so they're finding out about a situation that they maybe weren't aware before, and maybe realizing how lucky they are to live in a place like Canada.
All of you can be heroes, but
They also were introduced to the importance of keeping the environment you live in, including our waterways, safe from toxins and harmful habits.
that's a reminder to tell people that it's important that only rainwater goes down here.
Another great opportunity is to meet an RCMP officer and get a chance to ride in a police car.
So I can take as many as can fit in the back.
One, two.
The kids also got a chance to learn some tricks of the performing arts, relaxation skills,
3, 4, and 5, and 6, up and...
For parents who have children with special needs, this day was even more important for their family.
It's great that they get a chance to meet so many different people, how they've split the groups up this year to meet kids from the other schools. So I think it's absolutely awesome.
I think it's very awesome, and the kids are going to graduate and go to grade 6.
I really enjoyed the presentation at lunchtime, motivational video that everybody is part of the community. Everybody, no matter how different they are, deserves the respect and a chance to do whatever they can. I think that was really, that hit home for a lot of kids.
It's not that difficult to see this day was a huge success. All you had to do is speak to the grade 5s.
I think we're lucky that all the grade 6 boys, they should maybe go back to grade and do this.
So what did they miss?
They missed
a lot of good things.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, it's been really great.
It was actually pretty fun. We did a lot of physical activity, and I think the whole camp is really just about having fun, physical activity, and making the right choices.
It was really fun. I really liked the swimming in the refugee camp because it kind of showed you how things worked in a real refugee camp.
It was really fun.
I made some new friends.
I made a lot of new friends.
Yeah, I've enjoyed a lot of it. It's been pretty awesome.
I like how they put all the activities together to make us go more active.
Just respecting others, that makes you get respected a lot more.
But it wasn't only the grade 5 boys who were able to take something from this day. The mentors also became students, learning a lot about life and about themselves.
Overall, I think it was a good experience for both of for us to learn what we're going to deal with in the future if we have kids of our own, and just responsibility and taking care of the kids, and we learn a lot from kids. It's surprising.
It's good to take on the responsibility
and get ready for the future, and it's good to help out the kids.
It was a very cool experience. I mean, when I was like in grade 5, we never really had an opportunity like this, so yeah, it's really cool.
More of like it's more being a role model, so they can feed off what you learn, and you get to actually learn and progress of what they teach you, of how you can like become better in such a little thing like this. So yeah.
This reaction speaks volumes to organizers. They knew it was going to make a difference to many.
Yeah, I think they all had a lot of fun. You know, there's 552 boys in one place. That's something to see.
Yeah, there's a lot of kids that were having a lot of fun doing what they were doing. So I think it was successful in having an impact on them.
I'm just looking forward to reflecting on this the whole day and starting to work on next year again.